Hello friends, I'm Mandeep Singh, proprietor, VMG Academy and Consultants, New Delhi. Amid this ongoing pandemic, I decided to take a small health survey. The health statistics indicate that 2 out of every 5 people in our neighborhood display symptoms such as fever, headache, blocked nose, chest congestion, and shortness of breath with a seasonal changeover of weather conditions. 3 out of 5 people suffer from chronic diseases such as diabetes, hypertension, cardiovascular disorders, muscle pain, joint pain, and other issues related to physical health. 4 out of 5 people display signs of abnormal mental health such as intolerance, irritation, depression, nervousness, anxiety, fear, or even sleeplessness. The results are not very surprising. The past 2 years of the corona pandemic has affected our mental health more than our physical health. The third wave of the corona pandemic, which is spread by Omicron virus, hit us much before it was anticipated, and its cases started to rise rapidly in the month of January 2022. For your kind information, the Omicron virus is a normal flu-like virus which produces symptoms related to common cold, such as coughing, sore throat, chest congestion, headache, and shortness of breath. But its severity and penetration is much deeper than the normal flu virus, hence making us more weak and lethargic. In today's episode, my focus remains on health and hygienic living by an individual. I decided to take up this topic on priority basis as I wish good health for all of you. I wish that all of you will take care of your own health in a better manner. At the end of today's session, I will also share some important tips related to healthy and hygienic living by an individual. And I would appreciate if you take my advice seriously and adopt good healthy lifestyle practices in your everyday life and prevent further transmission into the community or neighborhood. Let us begin by understanding the basic facts about health. The term health comes from a German word heal, which means to make oneself free from any kind of illness or abnormal functioning of the body, basically something which is wholesome or perfect. Overall health is complicated, but it primarily associates with 3 main components, namely body, mind, and psyche. Our internal body parts and organs associate with the physical health. Any malfunctioning of the internal body systems like respiratory, circulatory, or digestive system may produce various symptoms such as fever, chest pain, irritation to body parts, or constipation. Our mind or brain associates with the mental health. Any malfunctioning to the sensory neural organs or nervous system may produce various symptoms in the form of headaches, loss of memory or sensory abilities, tiredness, lethargy, fatigue, dizziness, or even paralysis of the body parts. Our memory and behavior associates with the psychological health, which regulates our thoughts, emotions, and actions. It affects our mind negatively to produce symptoms in the form of emotional sickness, depression, fear, or even insomnia, which is sleeplessness. Psychological health is also important for the healing process. It helps to manage stress positively during the time of illness or disease, thereby enabling us to cope up effectively with disease or illness. Let us now understand the factors that affect the health and well-being of an individual. These are an individual's immune system, a person's lifestyle, environment or local surroundings, community interaction, and the local habitat in which the individual lives. The immune system of the body, which is also known as the defense system, plays a critical role in fighting diseases and restoring the health status of an individual back to normal. Healthy lifestyle practices enhances the immune response. Local environment and community interaction are important for general health and psychological well-being. It becomes needless to mention here that when our local environment is polluted with industrial wastes, dust, suspended particles, toxic gases, and microbial spores, it worsens the health status of any normal person. It is often the result of cumulative load of ecological and lifestyle factors that makes a person vulnerable to illness or contract some disease. Let us understand this with the help of some examples. It is commonly noted that children who suffer from malnutrition remain thin and skinny. If someone eats a lot of junk or unhealthy food, tends to fall ill easily or require hospitalization. If someone smokes heavily, he develops severe respiratory or lung diseases. Similarly, if someone consumes a lot of alcohol, he often complains of constipation, diarrhea, and other health-related issues. With the seasonal changeover of weather condition, children often contract symptoms related to coughing, cold, chills, difficulty in breathing, chest congestion, or even fever. If the hospital environment is not properly sanitized, one can easily acquire nosocomial infection, which is the microbial infection acquired from the hospital environment. Hence, good nutrition, clean environment, hygienic living conditions, and positive lifestyle are important for overall health and well-being of an individual or community. Saying that I'm completely fit and healthy and simultaneously displaying signs of stress and negativity often leads us to self-contradiction and criticism by others. As young individuals, we all desire health freedom, but we don't want to take the responsibility on our own shoulders to prevent community transmission. We invite community transmission by gathering as crowds at public places, by crowding the public transport, or by throwing litter around in the open spaces. We ourselves invite community transmission as paying guests by offering to live and work together in clusters. We want common offices to work, common apartments to live, and bathrooms or toilets for common use. We may do so by thinking it is cheap and economical. But have you ever thought of what it costs on your own health and the health of your partner? You would want good clothes to wear, but not bother about cleaning them when they are dirty. You would want clean office to work, but not bother about sanitizing your own desk. You would want a clean apartment to live, but not bother about dusting your bedroom or your wardrobe, or depend on your roommates for housekeeping services. You want a clean toilet for own use, but not bother about flushing properly or wipe to clean your own mess. Now reimagine the cost of transmission. Reimagine the amount of transmission affected through you. Friends, all we desire for healthy and hygienic living is a good intention and efforts to keep ourselves, our surroundings, and our environment as clean and hygienic as possible. Friends, now it is time to learn about healthy and hygienic practices that we can adopt in our everyday life in order to stay fit and healthy and prevent transmission caused by polluting elements such as dust, suspended particles, and microbial agents. First, let's learn about personal health and hygiene. Number 1, we have oral hygiene and dental care. Dentists recommend brushing at least twice a day, but brushing alone is not enough, especially when you have sensitive teeth and gums. I recommend using oral mouthwash and gargle in addition to brushing to kill the germs and bad odor in your mouth. You should clean your tongue regularly or use a mouth spray every 2 hours to protect yourself from oral disorders. Number 2, body hygiene and care. Body hygiene is important to protect yourself from various skin ailments like skin infection, irritation, redness, dryness, or scaly skin. You should use a good medicated soap to wash and clean your hands every time you touch a dirty surface. Take bath regularly to clean your body, or if you're feeling too cold to take a bath, at least sponge yourself with wet towels and tissue. Number 3, personal hygiene and care. You should use good sanitizers to sanitize your hands and other body parts every time you touch an external surface. Using deodorants is a good way to deodorize germs, body odor, and sweat. You can also use it to deodorize germs and bacteria present on your clothes. So don't forget to deodorize the woolen clothes that you like to reuse during winters and wash them with repeated use. Number 4, personal health and safety. You should eat plenty of healthy and nutritious food to strengthen your immune system. Intake plenty of fluids like water, milk, soup, juice, coffee, tea, or green tea because they help to detoxify contaminants from your bloodstream and keep you healthy. If you have a blocked nose or cough, try to apply a good vaporizing agent over your nostrils and forehead to dilute the mucus that is causing congestion. You can take steam to open up your nasal airways. Always follow doctor's advice and proper medication to manage any health condition that you may have. And try to fill up your mind with positive thoughts and avoid unnecessary stress. Next, let's learn to keep our local surroundings or environment clean and hygienic. Number 1 is toilet hygiene. You should clean your toilet seats and wash basin after every use because your body parts come into contact with them. You can do this using an antiseptic liquid and a tissue paper or a toilet sanitizer. Follow hygienic practices like proper flushing, using a bin, and cleaning your toilet seats regularly using a good disinfecting liquid. Number 2 is room hygiene. Wipe to clean the surfaces in your living room or bedroom like sofa, chair, bed, wardrobe, etc. with a good surface cleaner. Use a good disinfecting liquid for sweeping floors and prevent microbial proliferation. You can use a vacuum cleaner for housekeeping surfaces to absorb dust and suspended particles on surfaces like sofa, carpet, and curtains. Number 3 is hygiene in air. We all desire clean and fresh air for breathing. You can use air neutralizers or air fresheners to negate the effect of bad smell or microbial spores suspended in air. You can install air purifiers to maintain the quality of air in your living areas. Number 4 is environmental hygiene. We all know about incense sticks and candles. They are widely known for spreading good aroma and fragrance in the air. You can use these in the open spaces around your house like lobby, balcony, or garden to negate the effect of microbial spores and dust. The scent will diffuse in your living areas and you will definitely notice a positive effect in your surroundings. Friends, through the tips that I gave you, you all can enjoy a clean and hygienic lifestyle. We all can enjoy clean and hygienic public spaces where we interact, such as museums, heritage sites, botanical gardens, zoological gardens, or a cinema hall. I wish you very best in your good health. Please stay safe, stay protected, and stay healthy. Do remember to wear a proper mask and maintain at least 1 meter of social distance to prevent direct transmission. Thank you for watching this video.